Well, Tammy Hymas is here this morning for our segment of Tammy's Tips. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad to see your arm is feeling better. Wonderful. Now, you are here. Everyone likes to occasionally have that longer hair if they have the shorter hair, but it can be very expensive. So you're here to kind of talk to us about some easy ways to get extensions and not spend a ton of money.
Absolutely. The best and easiest way for you to help your hair grow out, and a lot of times we over-process our hair. We over-bleach it, and then we color it, and then it goes dark, and then it breaks. I'm like, wait a second, we were trying to make our hair grow long, but we have damaged it so much it won't. The best way to help your hair grow and get it healthy or add highlights or lowlights is actually with extensions.
Okay.
You can go to the store, and every extension should have a color swatch. And this is how you want to match your hair. Now, if you have blonde hair and highlights, you want to match the blondest hair, okay? So if you have blonde hair and highlights, you want to match the blondest hair because you can add the lowlights to your blonde. I will show you on this extension. We added a blonde one, and then we added, your stylist can add it or you can, the lowlights to your hair to match.
Now, is the secret making sure it's 100% natural hair that you can color, you can wash, you can do all those things?
Well, if it's 100% natural hair, it might be yak hair.
Okay.
It might come from a yak, so you want to be really careful. That's why you have to do the lightest. You can always add color to it, but you can never take color away. Because if they do sneak in, the more inexpensive they are, the more they are yak hair or other animal hair that you want. It is 100% hair. It's just not 100% human hair. Okay. And that's the secret. Anyways, so you want to match it to the lightest. And then if you have dark hair, you want to match it to your darkest shade. Because we always put our extensions on the bottom, and so you're always the sun hits the top of your hair, and then your hair actually naturally gets darker. So if you're going to add extensions to your own hair, you want the darkest shade if you're going to just do the color from the thing. But if you have blonde hair and you want to have it have two-toned, you get the lightest shade. Does that make sense?
Yes. And now, what is the easiest type of extension to get for people at home wanting to put them in?
At home?
There's so many different options that sometimes people can go and be like, what do I get? You know?
The ones that are the best and the most pretty and the most natural are bead-ins, and they are small like this, and you actually put them in a row at a time and you bead them in. These are very hard to do at home. These are very hard to do alone. If you just want to add a little splash of color, they're great. Pink, green, yellow, blues. But if for those of you who want to add width and things, they're these clip-on ones. You can get them, and you can just take them to the side of your hair, put them around the temple. You just place them in and press. And you just drop the hair over it, and it fills in this space, and it gives you length. Wow. And I'm going to do one on each side, so you can actually see how it just fills in her hair where her hair's been framed, and we've taken Aubrey blonde lots. And so,
so how far beneath the top of the head are you wanting to go? 1 inch, 2 inches, so they aren't seen?
You always want to start around the temple. You want to make sure that we call this your parietal ridge, but as long as this part's pulled up, you want to pull up this much, and then you just want to fill it from the bottom up. And then this is how you can fill in the length. You can add more length, you can add more width, you can add more dimension to your hair. If you want to add highlights, you can just use extensions so you're not actually damaging your own hair by adding highlights. You can get on your brown hair a blonde and just add them in, and they can give you highlights. But extensions are a great way to help you fill in this space, grow out your hair, not break your hair, change your hair color, change your hair length, and just make you feel fabulous fast.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us this morning with these great tips. We'll have these details on our website, or you can also go to Tammy's Salon. And where is it located?
It's in Rexburg, Idaho.
Rexburg. All right, there's more still to come.